group number 1, this is the image you have been drawn to, or if you have chosen using the first letter of your name, then it's CSEQ. Okay, so the topic that was given to me, I was feeling the topic like you have shedded the skin, you're rising above that, and now your new chapter begins. This is your next chapter, okay? So one thing I'm seeing here for you guys is like the anger that you had, you have let it go completely. And now what is happening in this next chapter of your life is like you're using this anger to your advantage. For example, the fire, the fire can be destructive as well as it can create beautiful things. For example, the fire, using fire they create certain utensils as well, isn't it? Rings, I feel like a lot of things have been created using fire, like good food is created using fire. But once the fire is not in control, it can burn anything, right? It can destroy anything. So I feel like one thing I'm seeing is like your anger. Before it was like that, it used to destroy. Now you're using your anger to your advantage. You're using it in a way that is going to give you something that you want, and not in a bad way, in a way that is actually going to give you that advantage here. So that's something is what I'm getting for you guys in this next chapter, group number 1. And so I have runes as well today for you guys and charms. So let's start. Let's talk about all the next chapter of yours, group number 1 here. Next chapter, how it is going to be. Next chapter. Okay, so we have the Haglavas. Oh wow, it makes sense with this Haglavas rune as well. The destruction, right? The destruction. It's like this. When the natural calamity happens, nothing is in control. Nothing is in control, right? You have to bear it because it's nature's. Again, nature is bringing that thing, and no one can control it. It's like something has to be destroyed so that new can come, and something has to be taken away so we can go to the new things, right? And that's exactly with this as well. So your anger might have been an issue for you guys, and something might have happened in your life because of your anger. So you have understood that yeah, something might have been taken away because of your anger or because of certain things, right? Or maybe anger was a part of it, because I'm very strongly feeling like the anger that you had was working against you. It was not working for you, and something has gone, something has been taken away. So now you can understand that yeah, that didn't work. Now yeah, you will be learning that, or you have already learned that. So definitely there has been letting go of certain things, letting go of habits, because something major happened. So you understood that this habit is not going to work out for me. I have to work through that thing, and I see you working through that. So in this next chapter of your life, I see you utilizing the things that destroyed you. Yeah, the things that destroyed you before. You're motivating yourself to, yeah, those same things, you're motivating yourself for the good things. So for example, a person who is an alcoholic, right? I'm just getting an example of that. So when we drink too much, right, what happens? We don't know where we are. We are not sober, and things can go downwards. Relationships can fall apart, career can fall apart, because we are so much into it. And then something is taken away from you, or maybe there is this major realization like, I cannot continue it. So now what is happening? You're looking at your past, like you're looking at the behavior, this behavior that you had. Just an example, I'm not saying to you, just an example of what I'm getting, okay? Please take it like that. So a behavior that destroyed so many things, so you're now like taking that motivation, this destroyed these all things, so I have to not do this again. So yeah, like that again, like your anger as well. The anger destroyed this thing. So whenever I'm angry, I need to understand like it can create a lot of destruction that I don't want. So I'm going to take it in a way that will give me the advantage. So yeah, that's what I feel like. And anger is just an emotion when used in balance, right? When we are angry, we can use it for our own motivation, like I have to change this. There are so many people who are angry regarding the things that happen in our life, right? The fairness that we don't get, that can lead to anger. But sometimes through protest and all, it can come in a very good way, right? Yeah, it can come in a good way, but sometimes it can, if it's not in balance, it can destroy things. So, for example, I'm getting another example. Like, again, there are so many people who destroys other people's life because they have that jealousy or anger, right? We have seen so many crimes happening because of it. So here, yeah, I really feel like that. Sometimes people don't even see that this anger of theirs or jealousy of theirs is destroying their life. And here you are seeing it very, very clearly that if I go this path, something is going to happen very wrong. I feel like you're taking a step back for many of you, or maybe something happened, or maybe a realization happened that was like this natural calamity for you as a realization, like that made you feel like, oh my God, I cannot go this path. I will just destroy myself and other people in the process. And so you're taking that control back and you're like you're starting new. So after the storm there is calmness, like the things that we don't want is taken away and now only left we're taking it and we are starting a new life. So that's what it feels like. So you have been working on certain behaviors of yours, and I see that you are finally taking your life in control that was not in control before, or a habit that was not in control, now it's coming in control for you guys. That's what your next chapter is about. Okay, so let's see the charms here. Wow, yeah. Oh, look. We have the star, and yeah, we have the star, we have the lizard, and we have the protection. We have this thumbs up. Okay. So again, the lizard, when they have to survive, they have to cut the tail in order to survive, and they know that the tail will cut. So like that only in certain things, like when we are realizing, oh, this habit of mine is going to take away all hope from my life, right? It is not going to give me the protection that I want. It is not going to give me the stability that I want. If I continue doing this, this is going to be more harmful, right, for me. Yeah. So again, it feels like a relationship that is becoming so too toxic. And sometimes when it's too toxic, sometimes we are so afraid to come out, and you're like, if I continue doing this thing, it is going to end up in bad outcome. You're realizing it. So you're cutting that and you're surviving that. You know that even if you cut it, it will grow back like that. As you're growing back, you will be protected here. So definitely you are finding your hope back. Your hope, yeah, again, it feels like I'm getting like that kind of energy, something that is in excess here, something that was out of control, some sort of habits that is out of control, that is making your life go like it's like it's going downhill your life because of that. And here in this next chapter, I feel like you have already realized if you keep continuing this thing, yeah, you are going to have bad outcomes, this habit, whatever it is, relationships. You have to take that power back. You have to find that hope again. So for that, you have to cut that old part of you, right? You have to let go of that so you can grow that tail again, right? You can rejuvenate and regenerate. Yes, because lizards stand for regeneration, rejuvenation, right? And you are understanding that here. So that's what this new chapter is about. This next chapter of your life is about here. So yeah, so let's see more here. Group number 1, this next chapter of your life. You're seeing things very, very clearly that you didn't see. Maybe it's the relationship you were in, or maybe it's your habit that you were not seeing. You're seeing it very, very clearly in front of your eyes. And this, the Hagwala's rune is like the natural calamity happening in your front. This is an emotional also something. Like what I'm doing, what the fuck I'm doing with my life. Yeah, like that's the realization, and crystal clear that I cannot go this way. And you're like coming out of that, and you're finding that hope again here, group number 1. And that's what I'm getting. So let's see. So we have the blood. Oh, look, the blood, the red color. The color red is the color of passion. It's the color of love, right? Right, yeah. And again, I feel like this red color, this blood is also like something yeah, that is in moderation. It's benefiting us. But if it's not in moderation, it's obsession, then it's not benefiting us. It can be anything, right? Again, we have the red dots here in this also, right? Again, a relationship that is so possessive. Like if it's if it's balanced, it's good. But when it's not balanced, it's going to create so much of problems that will not lead to good results, right? And that's exactly I'm seeing here in this next chapter of your life. You're understanding that very well. It can be anything. It can be you not taking care of your health. It can be you not taking care of your finances. It can be you not taking care of your relationships, right? Or it can be a habit of yours. Or maybe you are in a relationship that and the other party is full of anger. Maybe this is the other person who is angry, and you don't know when they will burst out, right? And so you have been suffering that behavior, and you're like, no, I cannot go more with this, because I am now understanding if I continue to be with this person, this is going to end up in something that I don't want, right? And I really feel like that. So you are, again, it can be like that in this relationship, you have been suffering or something like that, and you are like, I have to use my anger to my advantage. I have to be so angry so I can let go of this person from my life. So I have to, you know, yeah, let it go, let this person go so I can start my new life. And as you go, like that's the energy. This is very strong energy I'm getting here. So you changing your life. This is like the death card. Like, yeah. So I feel like this is, you are not you're not waiting for it to end in a bad way. You're understanding that if I'm going to be here, if I'm suffering this, maybe for some of you, you are taking other people's bad behavior, and you're like, if I continue to do this, this is not going to end well. So I have to take that step now, and things are very crystal clear here. And I feel like you're taking your anger in a way that will benefit you, so you can get out of it. So something like that. Yeah, okay. So let's see what else here. The red color. Yeah, you're using that red color, that passion, that love in a way that will give advantage to you, not advantage to other people. I see that. Yeah. Again, this can be like your anger. You had this anger, and maybe you were in a relationship where this person is very calm and quiet, but they are the one who backstabs a lot, and they're playing their games. There are many people like that who sweet talks, and when other people are there, we will be the bad one. We Other people will see only our anger, and because they are playing behind the doors, so you were the bad one, right? That can be also the thing where people are seeing your anger, but they're not seeing why you're angry, right? And now you're like, oh, I have been using my anger in a way that was making me look bad. Now I am using my anger in a way where I'm letting go of this person completely. I'm not looking back to this person. Yes, that's the energy here. Okay. Yeah, okay. So red color might be, yeah, again, it's like you're owning yourself. You're owning your anger as well. Like I'm owning this anger of mine, and I'm not, yeah, I'm not just like the fire. Again, sometimes we get angry and we don't know, we don't have control. We are not looking at other people who are looking at us. We're just in that moment. Uh, Being angry, and other person is getting the advantage. Now you're like, no, I'm not going to allow that. And you're becoming very conscious as well, so you're using your anger in a way that will benefit you guys. I'm getting that energy here. Wow. So let's see. So we have, yeah, wow, look again, unexpected invitation. It feels like, look again, the new doors, new letter, someone is inviting you. So it feels like a new life that you are going to begin here. That's what it is talking about. We are talking about the next chapter. And yes, with this blood, there is a new possibilities are coming your way. You are seeing the new possibilities that you didn't see before. You're like, yes, I can do this, I can do this. You're becoming more hopeful. And maybe as you're becoming more hopeful, there are more opportunities that you didn't see before, you're going to see it. So again, the Hagwala's rune, right? Maybe you were staying at a place and something happened. Like again, just an example, like natural calamity happened, and you were like in that state, and you're like, oh, this is only my life. This is how I live, right? And then this natural calamity happens, and all it's gone that you had, right? And now at that time when you were staying there, you didn't have any new possibilities. You didn't think that there is more to you, right? But once this natural calamity happens and you have to get out of that place, then there are more opportunities. More people are coming and showing you can do this, you can do that. Like that's the energy. Yeah, that's the energy here. So something it feels like, yeah, it feels like this thing, even if it's like a natural calamity that happens out of nowhere, it's going to give you the advantage to understand so much about yourself, your behavior. For some of you, this can be emotional thing as well. Sometimes our emotions get up and down like a cyclone, and then you're realizing, oh my god, where I am, I have to start changing my life, right? Or maybe you will see someone experiencing something very bad, and it will really affect you because you might be doing the same thing that they were doing, and you're like, I need to take that control back. And that's when you search for possibility, and once we start searching for possibilities, we see multiple possibilities, and that's exactly happening here. So you were not seeing this letter, but yeah, there is new ways of doing things that you didn't know before. Yeah. Okay, so let's see more here. Group number one. What else? Oh, wow, we have the number 13, the death card number, right? Yes, the hanged man. And we have, I think the whole deck was in, yeah, so I'll just keep it like this. We have the hanged man. And look again, the hanged man, the bat is upside down. The things that you couldn't see before, now you're seeing it very, very clearly. Again, it is it can be your habit, it can be the truth of your relationship. Yes, maybe the truth of your relationship is like a natural calamity that is coming suddenly, and you're understanding so much, it's going to be very, 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 very heavy. But now it's like, as you understood the truth, what is happening with this three of wands, you're like, yes, it happened, I'm not going to stay there, I'm going to plan and prepare, and I'm ready to get out of that situation here. That's what is happening here. And I see that you're planning, preparing for big things. Like, it's again the tail, you're cutting the tail, and you're preparing for big things. And as you are having that possibility, new possibilities are coming. You're not ready to stay where you're not happy anymore. That's what it is. And you are looking for new possibilities, and you're getting it. So there is travel as well, moving away from someone where you have been stuck for a very long time. You're planning, preparing, and you're moving forward. You're moving towards hope, group number one. Again, if this is a person with a drug issue, you have been stuck, and you were doing the same thing, same habits, same problems, then the upside down energy where they're seeing the truth, the darkness very clearly, if they continue doing that. So they're like, I need to get out of it. I need to get out of it. If I don't get out of it, it's like a wake up call that you're getting. Yeah, it's like, if I continue doing this, there are bad possibilities that will happen to me. So if I need to get out of this and have a good possibility, I need to make that change. I need to plan. So maybe if this is like an addiction you have to go to a addiction center where you can get rid of this addiction. You have to work, you have to plan, right? So I feel like, and interestingly, look at the red color, red eyes here. Red color, yeah, again, it is a color of passion. I feel like it can this passion can turn into obsession. When it's passion, it's good, but once it turns into obsession, it's bad, right? And I feel like you're seeing it very, very clearly, and you're planning and preparing to get out of it. It can be your anger, it can be your behavior, as well as someone else you're tolerating, and it's damaging your life, and you're seeing it very clearly, and you're ready to get out of it. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, you're becoming very, very courageous, I can see that. Yeah. Okay, so let's see, because it takes courage. It's take courage. For some of it's take courage to see your own habits that is not working for you. It's working against you, right? And you are understanding that if I continue to do this habit, my life is going to be upside down, and I don't want that. I don't want that, right? Like, that's what, and you're seeing it very, very clearly, and you're moving forward, planning, preparing to get out of this thing. I see that. And as you are planning, preparing, as you're seeing new possibility, you are going to get help. You are going to get that unexpected help that will allow you to get out of this situation that is not good for you. So like the tail you cut, and then you can heal, and you can grow the new tail, right? So, yeah. So let's see group number one. Yeah, we have Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles and Four of Pentacles, right? Yes. Look again, the pentacle energy, the the stability. That's what it is. We all need that stability in our life. If you look at it, I felt like with this red color, all was fire. And if you look at this three of wands energy as well, it was like fiery energy, right? Things are happening at a very fast speed where you don't have control over things, or maybe you don't have control of your you don't have control over your anger or your habits. That is like a fire that can destroy anything. From that to two of pentacles to four of pentacles, to that stability you're going. Yeah, that's where your next chapter is leading, because you're seeing things very, very clearly. You're seeing a different view. Like, if I do this, maybe this is possible. Maybe I can come out of this chapter of my life that is not good. And you're seeing it very, very clearly, and you're balancing things very, very well. You're balancing, again, you're working on your habits. Or if it's a relationship that is not working out, you're taking the necessary steps, you're planning, and you're coming out of it. Maybe if it's your finances, you're planning very well for your finances, for your future. I see that. And now I feel like with this four of pentacles, you're going to be in a safe place. Before, you were not in a safe place. Now in this next chapter of your life, is you're going to be in a safe place where you are feeling balanced, where it feels like your life is going to get better here, where there is balance, there is security, there is stability. Okay, so let's see the final message here for group number one. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. We have the teacher, number 33. And we have tobacco. Interesting. We have the offering. It feels like you're offering the things. Yeah, it feels like you're sacrificing the things that you thought that was good for you, right? Again, it can be like you sacrificing your bad habit for new things, right? Again, it feels like this is a learning experience for you guys. You learn certain things, like how to come out of certain thing that was so obsessive. And I feel like you will learn a huge lesson there, and you will be healing yourself. That's what I'm getting from these two cards here. Again, it feels like you're sacrificing this habit of yours, and as you're sacrificing that habit of yours, it's not going to be easy, because this is a habit that we have been doing for a very long time, right? Again, if it's anger, or if it's drugs, if it's alcohol, if it's smoking, if it's like, again, it can be any habit of ours that we are seeing it. Again, overspending money, right? Being a hoarder, right? Anything it can be, right? Any habit of yours. It feels like you're sacrificing, and as you sacrifice that habit of yours, you will learn how tough it was for you. You learned a lot of things when you were quitting that thing. And you will gain so much of wisdom, so much of knowledge that will make you understand, like, even if it was a very hard thing to do, it was for your best. And that sacrifice that you made is going to give you a lot of that period, like, again, it feels like a period where you have been sacrificing, where you have been working working towards your healing. You will be learning so much, but at the end, I feel like you will be seeing more possibilities, and you will be like very, very, very proud of yourself, like you conquered that. It really feels like in this next chapter of your life, you will be learning so much because of it, right? You have learned how to overcome it, and I even feel like you will be helping someone who had the same issues, like how you can heal it, how you can overcome it. Yeah, that's what I feel like. Yeah, and you will be sharing, and maybe you will be offering your own experiences that will help other people as well in this next chapter of your life. Yeah, offering your guidance, offering your, like, how you conquered it, how you made it possible, right? Again, this can be a health issue, whatever it is, right? You overcoming that. So that's what I have for you guys. Group number one. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, group number two. So this is the image you have been drawn to, or if you have chosen you using the first letter of your name, then it's ARBUI. So the topic that I was getting is like you have shedded your skin, and now you're ready for this next chapter of your life. Okay, so let's see what it is. I feel like this group was learning something. You were practicing something, and now you're going to be masters at it. Okay, so again, the bow. In the image you see the person is like bow. She is bowing, and she's using the bow, and her eyes are very focused on the target. She have been practicing that skill for a very long time, and now when she does that, her target is on point, right? Like that, you have been working on sharpening your skills for a very long time. You have been learning something. Now you're in this next chapter of your life. You are masters in that thing. Okay, so let's see more. We have the charms and the runes today as well. So group number 2, let's see your next chapter. Your next chapter. Oh, we have the Yera, harvest. Yera represent harvest. Yes, look, you have been working on something. You have been building something, brick by brick, brick by brick. You have been committing to something. Now it's your time for that harvest. Now you are going to reap those rewards. Group number 2, that's what I'm getting here. Give your best shot. I feel like you're going to give your best shot and you're going to win it. So that's what your next chapter looks like. So group number 2, what else? Okay, this group, this came for group number 1 as well. And we have H, and like again the tennis, like again it makes sense, a person who is a sports person. Now he is preparing for Olympics, and he have been practicing every day, every night. He has been dedicated, he has been disciplined. That's the example I'm getting. And then he goes for the Olympics and wins the gold medal. So that's the um, exact thing I'm getting here. Your energy in this next chapter of your life, it's your winning season. The discipline that you have been putting, like you have been such a hard working person, and now you had this plan. You have been sharpening your skills to win this thing, and finally you're winning, and your heart is going to be so happy, right? So happy. Here this lizard is talking about not giving up, like this. Whenever the lizard has to survive, it cuts the tail so it can grow again. So the approach of not giving up, listening to your heart, not giving up, trying again and again and again and again and again, giving your best. Finally, you're winning. That's what I'm getting here. Your hard work is paying off. Yep. Okay, so let's see group number 2. What else here? Your next chapter. Your next chapter. Okay, we have reddening. Oh my god, the color red also was there. It's one of your passions here, right? It's one of your passions. Yeah. Okay. We have the number 15, the devil. Yeah. Again, it feels like there might be many times in your life when you felt like it's better to give up. Like it's not happening, it's better to give up. But then also you, like again, this snake has like these 3, it looks like a balls that he has kept it safe. So he felt like somehow, somewhere, if he works again and again and again and again, if he gives all his dedication to these 3 things, maybe it will work out. Maybe it will work out, right? Maybe I will reap those results one day. So maybe this is a thing that you have been doing for a very, very long time. Because sharpening a skill, dedicating your life to that thing, it's not easy. There might be days where you might have felt like, I will just give up and do something entirely different. This is not working in my favor. So there might have been times like that here. This is one of your passion. I feel like that for some of you were once obsessed with this thing, and whenever it becomes obsession, it can be really, really, yeah, really, really bad sometimes when it turns into obsession. I feel like you have worked on that as well. That also you have cut it. Like again with that, it's like a process where you were learning something, then like the lizard, you cut it, then something else you learn. You got stronger, you got stronger, you got stronger. So again, this can be 3 things you are manifesting here. I feel like that was very close to your heart. You kept it safe. safe from the world, safe from that toxicity. Say, again the snake, safe from the venom, right? From the poison. You kept it safe here, these three things, and you know it. This poison can be other people's judgment, other people what they're thinking of you, but you kept these three things very, very safe. You trusted yourself. You trusted your own passion. You trusted your own hard work. You had that faith. It's very difficult when things doesn't go our way to keep that faith. Maybe there has been a lot of times where you have felt like giving up, but you didn't. You came back because you felt something like a calling, like this is for me. I can do it. I can try again, and I'll come as a winner. And that's exactly what I see for you guys. There might be even a time with this devil energy, I'm getting devil energy, where people might have told you, like, you're obsessing this thing, this will not work out for you. It's like something that is that is taking a toll on you. Maybe many people even have discouraged you to not keep going. Maybe there were not much support as well, but you did it anyways because you felt it. And now I feel like this is going to be very safe and you are going to win it, right? Um, so let's see what else here. Group number 2, your next chapter. You got down the rabbit hole, the Cheshire Bus. Okay. Look again, it's like this down the rabbit hole. You didn't come out of that, right? So this is something like that only. You started something, you started loving it, and you're like, no, this is what I want. And again, the number 15, it might have felt like an obsession. It might be, maybe people might have told you like it's like a rabbit hole, you are not going to come out, this is obsession, you cannot make this happen, like something like that. But I feel like you had this faith that this is for you. That's why you are so much into it. Maybe people outside of you might have felt like you're obsessed with this thing or something like that. It's not going to work out or something like that. I'm getting here the energy where people might have told you do something else. This is not going to work out for you guys. But you were like, no, my heart is telling me that this is for me, right? You had this. So you did whatever you could do. You tried really, really hard. Yeah. You were pushed to the limits. I really feel like there were times where you were pushed to the limits, and maybe other people have pushed to your own limits. Like they said, they might have told you, like, what are you doing? There is no future. Maybe even your parents might have told you, what is this dream of yours? You're not going to make it happen. People might have pushed you to those limits where you might have gotten scared as well, but you're like, I want to do this. So maybe there might be even a time where you were doing these things secretly as well. Again, it feels like you were keeping this as a secret. You were keeping this thing that you're working on. You were not showing to people, because when you tried to show to people, they did tell you like this will not work out, that will not work out. They pushed you to that limits, like made you scared, made you fearful. So maybe there might be even times where you couldn't cool down, right? You took that fear very seriously, then you like decided to not tell other people about it or something like that. And now it's what is happening is like these people, the same people, are going to see your success here in this thing, some sort of like that. Yeah. So I really feel like for this group, you have listened to your own gut feeling, right? You have trusted it. You have really trusted your gut feeling. Even though people might have told you this is a rabbit hole, you're not going to come out, you're like, I'm going to win. I'm going to have it. Right? That's what it is. So now you're winning. Your hard work. You have been persevering. I feel like that. Yeah, I feel like many obstacles that you faced was with people as well, with your loved ones as well, this group. So you had to keep it very, very safe right from them. You didn't have, you didn't want those unwanted energies. And somehow you're making it now in this next chapter, group number 2. Congratulations. So let's see what else. This is a dream that is so close to your heart. And it has been very hard for you guys to keep going, yeah, this dream of yours, but you kept persisting. I feel like that you had that faith. Yeah, you kept, like, again, the cat also, you had to keep it as a secret. Maybe for some of you this is secret now. People thought that you left it or something like that. Your closed ones, maybe they are thinking like you are not thinking about this dream, or you're not doing anything to achieve this dream, but you are behind the scenes, you're not showing it. So people are going to be surprised, even shocked, some of them. Yeah, you're going to surprise people, you're going to shock people. Maybe people will be a little jealous of yours as well. Maybe people will be very confused regarding you as well. I feel like that in next chapter they will not know who you are really. You will be like a mystery to many people in the coming chapter of your life here. That is also something. You are someone who is not like an open book. The other people will be saying that as well. You're like a closed book, and what is happening they don't know. Like that kind of energy I'm getting. So let's see. And I feel like you learned it hard way. That's the reason you have closed, because there might have been times where people really made you fearful, and so that's the reason maybe you have closed off. Okay. So yeah. So let's see what else. Group number 2. The next chapter. Oh, this came for group number 1 as well. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, oh wow, we have the butterfly. Look again, the judgment. Finally, it's your time. I feel like that the judgment, like again, you are showing yourself, and yeah, people are like, oh my god, what is this? Yeah, you have been stuck for so long. You have been stuck for so long, and that's going to change for you guys here. That's going to change. Even though when you were stuck, you used to see things from a different angle, different view. Like even when people told you that it's not possible, you're like, it's possible, I'm going to see it in a different way, this is my dream and I know that it's possible. So you have been planning, preparing, doing the work, putting that energy out, balancing things, trying to change your habit so you can get to that thing. Always, yeah, always doing your best. And finally the things are going to be balanced. You're coming in union, again balance, union with this desire of yours that has been so hard for you to get, right? Yes, it's not an easy thing. It's something that you have been keeping it, yeah, keeping it safe. You're so afraid that people will come and take it away from you. It might be that also. You had to keep it safe. You had to protect it from that, again, the toxicity, the poison. And finally, you're making it. Okay, so let's see what else here. Group number 2. The butterfly talks about the transformation, the change, right? So the stuckness, where things were not moving forward, things are moving forward. Where things were not balanced, it's balancing, right? Okay, so let's see group number. Again, the balance was not there because you were giving that effort, you're putting all your energy to this thing, but you were not getting anything back. That's what the imbalance was. And finally, that is changing for you guys here in this next chapter of your life, because of your hard work, guys, because of your dedication, because of this non-giving up attitude, not listening to other people, keeping it a secret. Look, Four of Swords, it talks about healing, right? Finally, it's like it's done. Now you have healed. Again, there might be something that you had to work on, you had to heal, maybe certain limited beliefs you had, you have been working on that as well. I feel like for some of you, this rabbit hole can be you understanding your past, how this past have been stopping you, your own limiting belief. Yeah, again, you might have been reprogramming your subconscious mind. Maybe your health affected this thing. Something affected this thing, and though you were giving so much, but you were not getting enough. Finally, it's healing with this Four of Swords. You're healing it, and you are going to see that other side. Yeah, group number 2. Let's see what else. We have the strength. Oh my god, look at it, the strength. Again, I would say this group number 1, look again, there are a little bit of similarities in group number 1. Like, not the similarities, but the red color is coming up here. Or maybe because of the topic, like this red colors of, I feel like it's the color of love, the color of passion. I feel like it's like not giving up attitude for you guys. That's why this red color is coming in for you guys as well. For group number 1, it was completely different. There is no match for group number 1 and group number 2. Maybe you came from group number 1, maybe you didn't resonate with group number 1, so that's why you came from group number 1 to group number 2. I don't know, but then the red color is very significant in both of the groups. I don't know why I feel like sharing that. That's why. Again, the strength, you're healing it. Now you have that complete power, strength. Now you can go anywhere, do whatever you want. Like again, now you have been working on healing yourself. You have been sharpening your skills, and now you're ready for action. Now you're ready to show that thing to people. People might have told you that it's not possible, but you made it. You made it. Yeah, you're coming in this confidence energy. You're showing, you're presenting that thing that you kept secret. Like, look, I made it. That kind of vibe I'm getting with the strength. Look again. The horse, she's riding it. She's full of confidence. She knows that she has tamed so much things. She can tame anything. And yeah, again, her confidence is speaking now. So people are going to shut their mouth because her confidence is speaking. Yeah. Yeah, so let's see the final message. Group number 2, your final message. So we have the rebirth. Oh wow, like again, rebirth, like inner peace here. And we are talking about the next chapter. I would like to take this inner peace as well. Look at it. She's sleeping so peacefully, right? Finally, you can do it. As this rebirth happens, as you're getting, like, it feels like, yeah, you're getting to this new life here. You have learned so much. Again, we have the snake here, like you have shed the skin, right? You've gone through so much of hardships, and now you can rest. You can be very, very peaceful. You don't have to worry about anything, because the work that you have done, it's giving you the return. It's giving you the harvest. Yep. And it's destined for you guys. Yep. Okay, so that's all I have for my lovely group number 2. Hope it made sense. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Number 3, this is the image you have been drawn to, or if you have chosen using the first letter of your name, then it is H, P, O, N and M. So let's talk about your next chapter. So the topic that I was getting is like you have shedded your skin, now you're rising above, your next chapter begins. Okay, so again, the one thing that is like I'm very attracted to is the suitcase she has. She's she's choosing to not stay in the old life. She's choosing to get out of that old life, and she has packed all the stuffs that she needs, and she has let go of everything that doesn't serve her, and now she is moving towards a light, moving towards the new life. And light, why I said, is like her, look at the light, right? Her frequency is very high now. She's trusting in herself. She's also letting go of certain habits, certain people that doesn't serve her, right? I'm using her because the image is her, because I'm a female. That's just for everyone, okay? So yeah, the energy, like she's leaving something behind, and only thing that is she's carrying is her own light. So maybe there is relocation. You're moving places. You're changing countries. You might be even going to a new country for some of you, or for some of you leaving certain relationships, certain job. Yeah, or maybe it can be your own emotional baggage from the past, like certain things from the past that can stop us, right? It feels like you're letting go of that also, and you're rising above all those things. So I definitely feel for this group is like you're healing your inner child in a way as well, and that wounded inner child, I feel like you are sometimes we have to look at that wounded inner child in order to understand and be aware why we have that wound, so we can look at it and we can get aware and we can heal it. So I see that as what is happening here in this next chapter of your life. You're healing your inner wounds, inner child wounds, not carrying your past anymore, leaving your past, only carrying the things that you need in your life, only carrying the emotions. It can be like a cleanse of your emotional state as well, where you're letting go of the past completely, so you can now have a new life, a good future that is full of happy future. Like again, in life there will be challenges. I'm not saying there will not be challenges and all, but I feel like you're coming to a place in this next chapter of your life where whenever there is challenges, you're like, yes, this is a challenge, and I trust that I can overcome it. Like that's the energy you're carrying, okay? But definitely there is changing of jobs, changing of places, that kind of change is there, moving away from someone. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Today we have runes as well. So group number 3, let's see your next chapter. For some of you, I even feel like that you will be becoming more spiritual if you're already not. You will be, yeah, you will be, maybe there will be a ritual or something like that, that in this next chapter of your life, you will be very serious about. Maybe you will be serious about yoga or, yeah, praying, something like that. Maybe there is something that connects you with the divine. Maybe there will be like something like that, maybe affirmation, something like that. You will have a ritual or something like that. Yeah, look, we have the Hagwala's rune. Again, it's like it's the natural calamity. It's like that kind of energy where everything is gone. The old life is gone. This is completely new life. So it's like a natural calamity happens very suddenly, and like a flood happens and the house is gone. Now you have to leave that. Now this is new beginning. So it's for you guys, it's not going to happen very unexpectedly. This is completely, your life is completely changing in this next chapter of your life, but you are making that decision. You are walking forward to this new life. I feel like that. Now it's not happening like, for some of you that's not the case. You know, sometimes this can be like suddenly you have been fired from your job, so you have to move somewhere else, look for a new job. That's not what I'm getting. It's you deciding like, I want to change my life. That's what I have to say here. You will be deciding like, I need to move forward. I'm not happy in this job, so I have to resign. Yeah. I'm not happy in this relationship. I have to let go of. So again, everything is changing here because of that decision. Yeah. Again, this can be also your old ways of thinking that was not helping you at all in your growth, right? So that can be also you're letting go of. But there is definitely change, huge change here. So let's see what else. Group number 3. Again, we are talking about the change, and you get the dragonfly and the butterfly. Look, again, the dragonfly for me talks about change. Butterfly also talks about changes, like the transformation. First, like it's like you have been preparing this transformation for a while. First, it will happen as an inner transformation, then you will be ready for that outer transformation as well. So, place change. I feel like you will be relocating. Again, a new home I'm seeing for some of you, a new community I'm seeing for some of you. I feel like that this move that you will have, it's going to be very safe. You will actually enjoy your new life, right? So it's like things are getting very much good for you guys, group number 3. So even though you might be leaving a very good job, you're going to a place where you will be finding your people, where you will be more happy, where you will have more time for yourself, where you will feel safe, protected, and with this fish, increase in spiritual as well as material things as well. I'm getting here. Yes. So this change is going to be very much good for you guys. So when you will make that change, you will not know where are you going, right? It's like going to the unknown, but you're ready for the unknown. That's what it is. You're ready for this thing. Maybe you have already planned to make that change. Maybe in the coming months you are already making that change, right? You have been planning that. Maybe this is a wish of yours to make that change. If that is the case, this is a confirmation. For other people, maybe you don't know that, but that change is going to happen where you're living your old life behind, and this is a new life for you guys, where you are finding your people, where there is more joy, where there is more fun, where there is the freedom that you were always seeking, where you're meeting the like-minded people. Yes, where you will have more friends, more support, okay? And you have this cat playing with the ball and the protection. If you have pets while you're moving, I even feel like your pets will also be happy to move to this new place. They will also enjoy. If you have kids, they will also enjoy this new place. Yeah, or yeah, it feels like there is a change here in environment. There is change you with the people you live with. There is change in jobs here, or maybe the way you're seeing life is changing. Your behavior is changing. That's why the people around you are also happy. And again, maybe the way you make money is a little bit changing. So there is more money coming in. There is a lot of gains here. Yeah. Okay, so group number 3, your next chapter. Group number 3, your next chapter. Okay, that's a lot. Your next chapter, group number 3. We have the sun. Look, the sun came out. Yes, for me, sun is like things are very, very clear. Things are bright. You're moving towards brightness. You're moving towards light. And interestingly, the picture you chose, right? Again, there is so much of like it's so bright. She has that her aura is very bright. She's like, yes, she can make it. She can do anything. That's how you're going, right? You're very sure of this thing. You're not unsure. For many of you, are like you have been planning this thing and you're very sure of it. But yes, you don't know where it will go. You are very sure of it. It is going to give you a lot of happiness with the sun, a lot of brightness, right? Again, the gold is there, right? Lot of strength as well. You will be seeing things very clearly. You will be happy. You're moving towards happiness, fulfillment, self-satisfaction, playfulness. You're moving towards more time. If you didn't have time before for yourself, you have more time now for yourself. For self-care activities, you have time. Maybe you didn't had that before. Now you have that. To learn something new, you have time now. To have a spiritual practice like you didn't have time before. Maybe you felt like you didn't have time. Now you have time for those things more and more and more. Maybe for some of you, you might be moving to a place where the climate is a little bit warm. That is also something I'm getting here. And we have the triangle here. So the mind, body, and the soul is in alignment here. You're in peace with this new life of yours in this next chapter. You're happy, self-satisfied. You're not stressing. You're not worried about the unknown. Rather, you are just in the present moment, enjoying and being playful and feeling that safety. You're feeling that safety. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what else. Group number 3. Your next chapter. Oh, growing and growing. Look, growing and growing. And we have this ladybug here. So, like, ladybug is there, lotus is there. Spiritually, you're growing as a person. Financially, things are getting better. Luck wise, also, there is goodness. I feel like that with this growing and growing here. Where you wanted to grow, you're growing. That's what I'm getting with the sun. You're seeing things very, very clearly, and you know that this is the area in my life where I want that growth. Like with this lotus, lotus grows in muddy waters, but when it blossoms, it's so beautiful. And I see you blossoming, your aura is good. Like it feels like you're high vibe, your energy is high vibe, and you are becoming your own luck. You are creating that luck because of your own thinking. You're thinking in a very, very positive way. The way you think about your dreams and desires is also very positive. I feel like this group has also worked on their overthinking. I really feel like that. You have been decluttering that as well. The unnecessary thoughts and all that we don't want. I feel like you have been letting go of that so you can grow big in the things that you want to grow big. So yeah, with this 9 number, this is happening soon. I feel like that. With this 9 number, you have been thinking about it, and now I feel like you will be growing on the things that you want to grow. You're going to see things very clearly, no doubt, no confusion. You know what you want to do, and you're going for it. Even if people are telling you don't do it, you know that that's best for you. You're going for it, right? Yes, you're not taking other people's advice. You're like, I want to do this. I'm going to do it. And what is the amazing thing is like, you will be very right, because this is going to be very lucky for you guys. So let's see. I don't know, I feel like showing you the ladybug again, and the ladybug talks about the luck, good fortune, right? And the sun also. If you look at the tarot card, the sun card is the most positive card. It's about happiness, well-being, family-wise, feeling happy, right? It's like our inner child is happy. We like we are happy, right? Feeling fulfilled in life. More time, I feel. Again, more time for yourself. More time to rest as well. Not this busy life. Yeah, getting out of that busy life. So let's see the tarot cards, what they have to add. Group number 3, your next chapter. Oh, I just saw it rain. Definitely there is a move. Okay. Oh, wow. It was on the floor, 10 of Pentacles. Yep. Yep. Not only, family wise, you will be satisfied, happy. Financially also, you will be satisfied and happy. That's what with this 10 of Cups. It's like a very bright energy. Yes, Father of Swords. You're very sure of what you want to do. You're very sure. If you're not sure now, I feel like in the coming time you will make peace with it, and you're like, I need to do this. I have to do this. I can't live this kind of life. I want this life. I'm going for that new life that I want for myself. I want more rest. I want to have time for my family. I want to enjoy this, enjoy that. I want to be there for the things that I love, right? Because now I don't have time, right? So again, you're seeing it with like sharp. You have like this goal, and you're like, yes, I want to do it. And you know what? Maybe there was like this thing, like if you're leaving a job behind, maybe there was a feeling like, what if I'm not able to provide that much money, right? If you have a family to take care of. But I feel like that is not a concern here because with this 10 of Pentacles, there is no problem with that as well. Yep, you will be finding new ways to make more money, and I even feel like the way you're making money now, maybe it's very tiring for you guys. You might have to work more hours. Here I feel like you will be working less and making more money. There is something that you're going to find that will give you more money, guys. Financially also, things are going to be looking great for you. Money is going to come. Don't That's not a problem. Okay, so let's see what else here. Group number 3. Wow, we have the Emperor. You're becoming your own Emperor. Maybe someone was controlling you. You're like, no, I'm the Emperor here. I want to be the Emperor. I cannot listen to everyone all the time and do what's best for them. I am the Emperor and I am making my own decisions and I am doing what's best for me. And that's the reason of your growth here. We have the 7 of Swords. Look again, the 7 of Swords. I really feel for this group. You didn't see how much potential you had before. And that might be the reason of you staying in a place where you were not satisfied. Like again, with this King of Swords and the Emperor, and with the 7 of Swords coming, maybe there were people who wanted to keep you in a place where they might have taken advantage of you, right? Again, for an example, this job is paying well, but your talents, you have so much talent that you can get double or triple the money what you're making now. But maybe there was someone, maybe this is a person who is like of a higher authority, they were hiding that from you and they were making you feel like that you're not that good enough, you're not that great enough, that your skills are not that good enough and you will not be able to make it. So what happens is they're using your talents, skills, and they are getting the rewards and you are getting only less. But now what's happening is that is not going to be hidden from you. You're seeing that very clearly how this person is utilizing your skills, and that can be the also thing where you're taking your control and coming out and you are doing what's best for you, using your skills to, you're putting yourself out there, and that's the reason of you making more money than before. You're seeing your own potential. That someone was making you feel like you didn't have that much. You have always been a leader, guys, and you're understanding that in this new chapter of your life. Okay, so let's see the final message for my lovely group number three. Group number three. Okay, wow, intuition. You're trusting your intuition. We have that offering as well. Maybe I feel like you have been very, very generous with people as well. I really feel like that you have been helping and supporting people. Maybe you have been doing some sort of charity works as well because you had this calling, intuitive calling to do that. And I even feel like because of this thing, your karma is also balanced now. And once our karma balances, it feels like you have paid your loans and all. Now the good times are opening up for you guys. So maybe yeah, you might had a ordinary life. For some of you, I'm not saying that you had a troubled life, but maybe for some of you had. But it feels like money wise, if you had money wise, even if you had issues, you did give to people without worries. And I, because you might have felt intuitively to give them, and you gave it, and now you're getting more and more and more. So as you were generous to people, God is becoming generous to you guys. Okay. So yes, again, this move is your intuition telling you to make that move. So trust it, keep going. Yes, maybe right now you might feel like that you have to you have to let go of that job. Maybe intuitively you're feeling like to let go of that job, but it's something, yeah, as you let go of it, as you trust your intuition and move forward, you're going to find your strength. You're going to know more about yourself. You're going to get more. Yeah, it's a good time. Good fortune is coming your way. And again, these two images, it feels like a little bit of similarities there, isn't it? There is leaves as well. This figure is there. It feels like yes, you have that in you. You can offer so much to the world. You have so much of talents. Don't let anyone make you feel like that you don't. You have the wisdom, like with the owl. You have the wisdom, you have the experience. Now don't let anyone fool you and make you feel like that you're not good enough, because you are. So I feel like you will be moving. You're packing your bags and leaving, and you're moving towards sun. You're moving towards more happiness, more growth, more finances, more happiness here. And you will be understanding your own strength with this emperor. You are becoming the leader. You always were, but you didn't see that. Now you're going to see it in this next chapter of your life. So that's all I have for group number three. Hope it makes sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I will see you soon. Bye bye. So group number four, this is the image you have been drawn to, or if you have chosen using the first letter of your name, then it's F, T, Z, and V. So the topic that I got is like you're shedding your skin, you're rising above that, and your next chapter begins. So let's talk about your next chapter, group number four. I feel like this for this group, you are going to be in contact with your higher self. uh, I really feel like that, or with the universe, or with the divine. That contact, or maybe the contact with your angels, with the cosmos. Yes, it's going to be strong. I see that. Yeah. For some of you, if you are someone who practices some sort of meditation, or maybe if you're someone who chants mantra, you're going to the next level. If you're someone who uses automatic writing, you are going to see that your communication is going to be more, more like it feels like more. You will feel like yes, they are with me. You will feel that presence of your angels. You will feel that your higher self is with you, like that kind of vibe I'm getting. For some of you, it can be your psychic ability strengthening. If you're someone who feels like you're a clairvoyant, if you believe in it, I feel like your visions are going to be more stronger. Yeah, whatever gifts you have. For some of you, I feel like you have clairvoyance, clairaudience, and all. Yeah. Yes, spiritually, you're moving forward. That's what I'm feeling here for this group. So let's see more in this next chapter of your life. Maybe you will be learning more about more things that you didn't know before, more information, more learning. Maybe you will even have a guru where you will be learning something. maybe more about yoga, maybe, yeah, more esoteric information. You will be learning more. Okay, so let's see. Group number 4. Oh, we have that Ava's rune. Yes, movement, right? Independence, freedom. Again, freedom from our own stress, freedom from other people's control, freedom from manipulation. The reason why, because you are in touch with your higher self, you're in touch with your angels, so no one can manipulate you anymore. No one can keep you in bondage anymore. It can be your own self doubt, your own overthinking that can keep us from our own freedom, right, from our own independence. And I see this in next chapter of your life. You are overcoming that. You're overcoming your low self-esteem issues. You're overcoming your people pleasing tendencies. You're overcoming those things that made you feel like you're small, those things that made you feel like you cannot take more space. You're overcoming it, and you are like a person who is riding a horse and going anywhere they want to go. So in this next chapter of your life, if you're someone who doesn't have a license, I feel like you might be getting that as well. That's very specific. So let's see more. Okay, group number 4. Hmm. We have this caution, this death sign, and what is like we have the heart, and what is it like? Oh wow, look, we have this. You're doing something that you love doing. Your work will be like that. So if you're someone who works something that you don't like, you're not going to be in that work. That's going to end, and you're going to do something that you really, really, really love. Or maybe you're going to study something that you really, really, really love here. So for some of you, this can be a creative thing that you really love to do, or maybe it can be a study area that you really love. You're going to pursue that. So a chapter, right? Again, maybe this thing that you were very close to, you were not able to pursue because you felt like you're not good enough, right? Or maybe you felt like that. People will make fun of you. Maybe you felt like that because of your low self-esteem, or maybe it can be like you following other people's dreams and keeping your dream somewhere else because you feel like you have to make them happy. But here, that is also one of the change, that you're choosing your own happiness, you're choosing your own freedom, what makes you happy. Now you're focusing more on that. Like, that's how you're going to make your decision in this next chapter of your life. What is your dreams? What is my dreams? What makes me feel good? What makes me feel happy? It feels like now you are at the stage where you're like, you might have lived for other people for a very long time. I feel like that. Yeah, you might have done things for other people. You might have been pleasing other people in relationships, maybe in your career as well. You were doing something because other people were happy because you were doing it. Maybe there, you might have not taken that much. Yeah, you might not have focused on your dreams, on taking care of yourself, on your well-being, on your spirituality as well. I feel like that you didn't take care of yourself as a person, right? And here in this next chapter, you're like, enough is enough, right? With this death card, it's like, I got to pursue my passions, I got to pursue my dreams, because you're connecting with your higher self. And once the person starts connecting with their higher self, once they start connecting with the universe, you are going to work on yourself. That's for sure. You will be seeing the facade of other people, you will be seeing the manipulative side of other people very, very clearly. And you're like, yes, they want me to do this because they are getting the advantage and I'm not getting any advantage, so why should I do? I should also receive things if I'm doing something. Like, that's like, that is the law, right? We have to get when we are giving. There is this equal give and take energy. If one thing is unbalanced, it's not good, it's not balanced, right? So again, it feels like with this group, again, the roses, the things that made you feel fulfilled, the things that made you feel happy, you somehow somewhere lost yourself. And again, with this key and this tool and with the sun, I did mention, right, you are connecting with your higher self, with the cosmos, with the universe, with God, whatever you believe in. Now you're opening up to source. You're opening up to your higher self. You're listening to them finally. That's what is happening, and that's why you're claiming your independence. You're seeing things very clearly. Yeah, it feels like your higher self is going to make you cautious of the people who are not good for you, who are going to come in between your dreams. And you're like, enough is enough. I want my own roses. I want to smell roses and enjoy my life. I have been sacrificing for a very long time. This thing that I wanted, I didn't do it because of this person, right? This group looks like that because you were being told that, maybe you were told like it's your duty, it's your responsibility. Maybe you were told that. Maybe you were told that your dreams are not important. Other people's dreams are important. Or maybe you were made feel like that even if you pursue your dreams, you will not get anything, and you believed it, right? In the past. Now you have shed the skin, now you're trusting your higher self, and now you know to be cautious of these people. These people want gain from you. So they're using you and they're getting all the good things that they want. They're sucking their energy, right? And you're left with nothing. Now you're seeing that very, very clearly. That I have to be cautious of this person. And I am not giving her upon the things that I love for this person to grow. Because I also want to grow in my life, right? And you're exactly doing it. You're going to be very clear on what you want, and you're claiming your independence. Group number 4 in this next chapter. Yep. You might have been told to compromise many times. You might have been told to adjust many times. Yeah, I really feel like you might have been told like you shouldn't do this for the sake of other people. You should adjust. You should endure. Why? What are you getting? You're getting only problems. Your higher self is like, why? Now you listen to your higher self so clearly that you're like, why? I should choose myself. I should do something for myself. I should also grow. Otherwise, I will become a person who is full of envy, full of jealousy. I don't want that for myself. I want to become the best version of me. I cannot do this all the time. Again, kindness is important in life, but what if that kindness has been misused? Then it's not a good thing, right? And you're seeing that very clearly. You're being shown that very clearly because you're connecting with your higher self. And that's where your independence start. First, you're leaving all those things that people said that you are this, you're this. Who are people to tell you that you are that? You should tell yourself that this is me. This is who I am. Why are you telling me that this is I am? Why are you telling me I have to settle in for less? Why are you telling me I have to only have this only when I can have bigger things in my life, right? So yes, you have been told to do this, do that, do this, settle, compromise, adjust. You're like, why should I adjust for someone else's growth? Why can't I have not seen them adjusting for me, so why should I do that? Right? That's the questions you are starting asking. Now you're in a stage where you're listening to your higher self. I'm getting goosebumps. Oh my god. Okay, so you're listening to your higher self and you're like, I cannot do this anymore. I want to find my own independence. I want to live a life where I'm happy. Yep, and doing the things that's good for me. Yeah. We have the sulfur. Oh, with the eye also, you're seeing the things very clearly. And the sulfur has a very, I feel like the sulfur only, yes. It has like a smell. Yeah. Yeah, there are sulfur waters where we can sit, right? Because it is very good for our skin, but it has a stingy smell, right? Yeah, again, it feels like, yes, feels like people were using all your qualities and telling you that you are not good enough, right? Maybe it has been happening for a very long time, and you also felt like you had that stingy cell, so you don't give any good to anyone else. You don't benefit, but many people were benefiting, and now you're seeing that very, very clearly. Like people were getting that benefit. They were just telling you smell bad. Like again, the sulfur smells bad, and but it has so much of properties, good properties for the skin and all, right? I think like that, yeah, if I'm not wrong. And you also didn't see, you were only seeing that bad smell, right? That thing that you didn't have. You didn't see your good qualities. No one pointed it out because they were using it to their advantage, and you got stuck there. And now you're going to see your own qualities very well because you're in Tune with your higher self here. Wow, that's what it is. So let's see what else here. Group number 4. Your new chapter begins. This new chapter, you're seeing your good qualities. You're also seeing the things that you have to change, right? That is coming in between, and you're working. You're working in order to, release that behavior, so you can take upon a behavior that will help you to move forward here. Yeah, you are in this self improvement journey. I feel like that, where you're not blaming anyone for your past. You're like, I didn't take my control back. Now I'm taking it. But now people cannot tell me to settle in for less. Now people cannot tell me to adjust because I'm not listening. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what else here. The door in the tree. Oh, it feels like a new. Oh, look, she's entering a new door, isn't it? She's entering a new door, and the door is now open for her. And in this house, she is going to find the love, find everything that she wants. Now she's shining with this number 17. We have the star. Now she's full of hope. I even feel like for some of you, you will be starting something new, learning something new. Maybe you will have a hobby that you will enjoy. Yeah, you will have something that you will look forward for to, right? Yes, again, I did mention learning driving license. So maybe there were people who told you that you're not good. You're maybe, gender wise, also gender wise, or gender or age wise, maybe you are like in your 50s, or people might have told you like you're in 50s now, why you will have to, why you have to drive, you cannot get that driving license. Maybe people might have pulled you down when you express that desire, right? Many times you might have been pulled down to not do that, to not do this. You're like, no, now I have to do it. I want it, I will go and I'll make it happen. So you might have listened to other people. Yeah, it has been a look. Again, the snail as well, right? The snail has the house as well. Now slowly but surely you are taking care of your own home. What is your own home? Your own heart, your own vessel that you didn't take care because you were tending to other people's home. So what happened is you didn't tend to your own home, your own heart. You were tending for other people. Now you're like, your eyes are open and you're seeing that you were tending to other people's home, you were helping them grow, no one helped you. And that's why you were in the snail, slowly going, because you were the only one giving something to yourself, right? And now you're understanding it and you're realizing it, and you're like, I am the hope for myself. I have to take action for myself, and I'm going to do what makes me happy. And the reason you will be doing it in a right way, because I really feel like you're in connection with your intuition. Again, with this keys as well and this repair as well, I see that you're listening to that inner voice that guides you. And as you listen to that inner voice, you're going to go to a place that will make you happy. Yeah, it might not make everyone happy. There will be people who will be getting that, getting upset, but you know why they're getting upset, right? Because their advantage is going, so of course they will get upset, and that's their problem, not your problem. So yeah, let's see what else here. Yeah, Son of Swords. Now you're like, I want this, I'm going to get this. No one can stop me anymore. It feels like you're taking, like, you're choosing your independence. You're like choosing your freedom. You're freeing yourself from all those bondage that kept you stuck in the snail where you were not even moving forward. Look, again, the snail has the house also. So how much weight they're carrying? You're like, I don't want this weight. I'm going to go very fast. So again, this owl doesn't have any weight. It's not carrying right any weight. And you are also stopping to carry other people's weight. And you're doing what's best for you after very long. I really feel like for this group, you might have not been living for yourself. You have been living for other people. You have not been taking care of the things that is important for you. You have been sacrificing and all, not seeing your own qualities. And people have been misusing that. Now, no, not anymore in this next chapter of your life. So group number 4. Look, Ace of Cups, self-love, taking care of yourself, filling your own cup, balancing your emotions, right? Giving giving that love, everything to yourself, so you will have enough to give to people, right? Otherwise, you were not. Your cup was never full. You were just giving, 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 nothing you were receiving, right? Now it's like I will fill my cup first and then only I'm going to give you the overflow only. I'm not going to give you from my cup. You're taking care of yourself, your well being, your heart desires, what makes you happy. You're working on your independence, you're working on your freedom, you're working on the things that makes you grow as a person. You're working on yourself, group number 4. Okay, so let's see the next chapter. So we have the 6 of Pentacles. Look, now you are going to get in balance here. And then we have the Ace of Swords. Yes, look again, now you're seeing things very, very clearly with this Ace of Swords. Like again, you are in connection with the universe. You know, the universe, like it's like a super conscious, and this there is this consciousness, and from that consciousness we can take the data, and you're taking the data, you're taking the information. Your higher self is giving you that information. So things are very, very clear for you guys with the sun. What is best for you, what is not best for you, and now you know where you have to give your energy. And if you're not getting anything back, you're not giving. In this new chapter of your life, next chapter of your life, you're only giving energy where you're getting back. That's why there is balance with the 6 of Pentacles. You're giving, you're getting. If you're only giving, if you're not getting anything back, you're going to be drained. Your cup will not be filled. But what now is happening is you're giving as well as you're getting. Because now you're making choices that is good for you. You're not allowing people to mess with you. You're very cautious with people who are pulling you down. So if they are not giving you anything, you're not giving them anything as well. You're not giving your energy to them as well. Okay, so let's see the final message, group number 3. Sorry, group number 4. If I said group number 3, I'm sorry. Okay, so group number 4. Final message for group number 4. Okay. Wow, we have blessing. Again, it feels like you're cleansing your energy. There have been energy vampires who have been taking your energy and not giving you anything back, right? You're cleansing all that, because sage is also like, yeah. So I'll just use sage for you guys. Okay, let's just cleanse your energy. So yes, you have been giving energy to the people who haven't been giving you anything back, and that's what is changing for you guys. Now you're understanding, yeah, they are just sucking my energy. They are the energy vampires, the vampires who suck the blood, and yeah, and they use it to their advantage. So there had been many people in your life who did that. Not anymore. You're understanding your own blessing. What is your own gift? What is my own desire? That's your blessing at this time. You're seeing it very, very clearly. You connecting with the universe. Again, it feels like they are in the night doing a ritual, and their connection with the moon goddess is very strong. She's praying something and she's understanding lot things that she was not able to see before, or this figure that was not able to see before. Now you're seeing it. Now you're seeing that very, very clearly. You're getting that clarity. You're not confused. You're not confused about yourself as you work. As you work with yourself, you're seeing more and more and more how other people are misusing your kindness, right? Your generosity, not giving you back, and you are understanding your own good qualities, and now you're using towards your advantage, so you can thrive, you can move forward. And we have the number 6 as well. Again, the caretaker energy is coming with this number 6. If you look at the life path number 6, they're caretakers. They take care of other people, and in that they forget to take care of themselves, and that's not good, right? And here I see you finally taking care of yourself, and you doing something that makes you feel good about yourself. That, yeah, it feels like you're working on yourself, becoming a better person day by day, working on your gifts, talents, and doing something that fulfills you. So you working on yourself is this next chapter of your life. Okay, so that's all I have for group number 4. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Number 5, this is the image you have been drawn to, or if you have chosen using the first letter of your name, then it's T, L, K and X. So let's see what is the message. You have shedded your skin, you're rising above, your next chapter begins. So let's talk about your next chapter. Group number 5. Today I have runes as well with charms. So let's start your reading. Okay. So I feel like you're going to be in your power in this next chapter. You know what you don't need and you know what you need. You're going to make best decision in this next chapter. I really feel like that. I'm getting this energy of the weeds. Now you can differentiate between the real plants and the weeds. Before maybe you were not able to. So it can be like people who were not good for you. You couldn't differentiate. You couldn't make better decisions for you before. But that's what is changing here in this next chapter. Maybe you have gone through a lot of painful lessons where you have learned so much about people, maybe behavior of people. So now you can differentiate very very clearly, and you can cut the people who are like weeds. Okay, so that's something I'm getting here. It really feels like if there is a basket of eggs, they're all shiny, but maybe there are some eggs uh, that are not good, right? And now you have that, just an example, now you have that gift to look, and you're like, oh, this egg I don't want, this is not good, I know that it's going to be bad, that's expired, and I'm going to take these eggs. So like that energy I'm getting, where you can find the things that is good for you, like you can look at it and this is the best one. For example, I will just give you an example. When we choose watermelon, we have to do something to know which watermelon is good, right? Like that, it in your through all the things that you have learned in your life. Now you can pluck the good ones and get rid of the bad ones. Okay, so that's something I'm getting here. So let's see all about your next chapter. Let's see the rune. Okay. So we have the Yera rune. I feel like this came for another group as well. Yes, your harvest time. You're harvesting the best. You're not harvesting things that doesn't serve you. You're harvesting the best. So again, sometimes we have certain dreams and we can harvest those dreams. But maybe when you got those dreams, that was not good for you. You didn't like it. For example, a job that you thought is going to give you a lot of happiness, and you harvested the result, but you were not happy with the harvest. But now that's what is changing here. Now you're like, yes, this is right for me, this is right for me, and these all things I don't want, so I'm going to get the best harvest here. So again, it can be in relationship as well. Like you thought this person is right, and you got that relationship moving, but the result was not good, right? You didn't get what you expected. It didn't make you happy at the end. But now your eyes are very sharp, you're very focused, you listen to what people say, and you even look at a lot of things that you didn't used to look in the past here. So that's why I'm getting your eyes are very sharp. You're very observant in this next chapter. So you can you can see and like, yeah, this is not for me. This person, I'm not going to go forward, because I know if I go forward, I'm not going to get the results that I want. Yeah, I might get my harvest, but it will not be the good harvest, and I know that. So here, that's what is changing in your next chapter, where your eyes are very focused and you know that this is the best thing. So it's like plucking the vegetables. I will say that, yeah, you have eyes for good vegetables. So in life, like that only, you have eyes for good things that will make you happy, that will give you good results at the end. When you will harvest it out, you will be happy. So yes, that's what I'm getting here with this energy here, with this era room. So let's see what else the charms have to say for the group number 5. Your next chapter, group number 5. Wow, oh wow, this camera, look, we have the dog, we have the key and the camera. So when we click a photo from the camera, we nowadays the pixels are so good, right? We can just zoom it and we can see things very very clearly. You are the camera now. You can protect yourself using the camera. Your eyes are like the camera. They can scan through people and they can see, yeah, this is not right, this is something, if I unlock this thing, I'm not going to get good results, I'll not be protected, I'll not be stable, I'll not be safe. So that's who you are becoming in this next chapter. You know your deal, you know what you want, you and I really feel like you know who you are, you know what is best for you, so you are choosing what makes you happy. Again, with the harvest, you know that if you put effort, you're going to get results. But maybe there had been many times when you put all the effort, you thought it's going to be the best, but the result, even when you got it, you didn't like it, right? But that's changing for you guys, because your eyes are like the scanner. It scans everything very well, and the like the camera, like once the photo is clicked, the photo can reveal everything. You are like that, you understand a lot of things. That's one of your gifts you're unlocking in this next chapter, where you will be very observant, you will take your time as well to see things, you will take your time to make decisions. You're not going to jump into conclusions, nothing like that. You're not going to jump into judging other people. No, 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 you're going to take your time, you're going to see through everything, and then you're like, will make me happy? Is this the good thing for me? Will it protect me? Will it give me the stability? Will it give me the happiness? If yes, I'm going to jump, and as you jump, you're going to get good results, you will unlock a lot of things. But if it is not, you're going to not do anything, and you're going to just, you understand that it is the weed and I don't want it, you're going to just pluck it out and throw it away. So that's the energy I'm getting. I hope it is making sense here. So let's see for group number 5, your next chapter. Group number 5, your next chapter. Very good planner as well, planning very well, making decisions very well, that is good for you. And as you becoming a very good planner, very good decision maker, you are going to get the stability, security that you have been wanting. You're going to get the outcome, the results, the harvest that will make you happy. Yeah. Wow, we have antimony here with the wolf as well. I really feel like this group has been working with their shadow side. You have been working with your inner self. You have been working with your higher self. You have been understanding your own, your own habits that hasn't been helpful at all. Like with this camera, you're not only detecting other people, right? Other people behavior. Yes, yeah, you're also detecting your zone, like where I am putting my energy that is not helping me at all. Yeah, again, this behavior of mine, maybe I should change, I should work on it. So this is the energy you are in. You're not only you're not scanning other people only, you're scanning yourself and seeing whether certain things are helpful for you or not. If it's not helpful, you're like, yes, this is not working in my favor, I need to get rid of this habit. That's the energy I'm getting here for you guys. Yeah, you're not only looking at other people, you're looking at yourself as well. If there is a behavior that is not good for you, you are recognizing it, and you're recognizing it, changing it. So again, we are all people, we can be hungry for anything, right? We can be hungry for a position, we can be hungry for a desire here. Yeah, sometimes when we are too hungry for something, we might, yeah, for example, a person who is hungry for a relationship, there is high chances that that person, because they are so hungry that they feel like they need it, so they might settle in for anything. So again, that hunger, sometimes hunger, we can use it in a good way, sometimes it can give us the bad results. So here, even though you're hungry for a relationship, you're taking your time, you're cultivating that patience. Like, even if I jump to this relationship, nothing is going to come out, I'm going to come out with a bitter taste, right? I will get my harvest, but with a bitter taste, right? So here, yes, you might be hungry for a relationship example, but like, this is not the right time, I need to be more patient, right? You're cultivating all those necessary behavior that will give you the good results here in this next chapter. you're not jumping into anything. Yeah, and I even feel like you're accepting your own wildness, your own fierceness. You know when you need to be fierce, you know when you need to be calm. Yeah, it feels like you're using all those things that we feel like is not good to your advantage, the behavior of ours, right? The fierceness, the wildness. Sometimes people say that that shouldn't come out. You are using it in a balanced way to your advantage here. That's something I'm seeing here. So again, the wolf energy, there's this white wolf and the black wolf. Wolf can be that kind of behavior, the good behavior, and the black can be our shadow side. But shadow side is also important for a person, right? It will be there, right? So what we need to do is to balance it, and I see you balancing it out, because like a camera, you, as I mentioned, you're not only seeing other people's behavior, you're seeing yours as well. That is actually not giving you the results that you want. And as you balance it out, like again, this, like, it feels like this weapon. And we have this kind of a weapon only in your card as well. Like, yeah, like just this weapon. I don't know, I felt like the trishul. The Durga Ma has that trishul to, to to destroy the things that is not good for her. It can be our own anger, it can be our own impatience that we have to work on. And I see you working on all that. So it can be the weed that is in within us as well, that we have to pluck it out, the habits that are not good for us. So we can be hungry in a balanced way, and once we start approaching it in a balanced way, we are going to get results, much better results, right? Okay, so let's see. We have down the rabbit hole, we have the number 2 balance, right? Okay, so yeah, again, it feels like with this down the rabbit hole, you are looking at everything like the camera. This is what it is, down the rabbit hole. We say that once we are collecting information from one information to another information, we are getting very good at it, because we are researching everything, left and right. We are researching everything, and then only we are taking the next action. And I see you doing that here. For you guys, that is what I'm getting here. You're not jumping into conclusion, you're not jumping into decisions, as I mentioned before. You're taking your time to evaluate everything. Thing like the camera, you have the photo, you're looking into, you're zooming it, every part of it. You're like, yeah, this is this, so I should make this decision. This decision will be good for me. Again, if you are with a person, you're looking everything, you're taking your time, you're not jumping into anything, and then only you're taking the next step in this new chapter, next chapter of your life. And that's the reason you're getting the good harvest that will give you that sweet taste rather than the bitter taste that you got before. Yeah, that's what the message is, group number 5, regarding your next chapter. So let's see. Okay, we have 3 of wands. You're a planner, visionary in a way, seeing, like, again, it feels like with this down the rabbit hole, you are not only seeing, like, maybe at that time it will be best for you. Now what you're doing, maybe you were someone who used to like, this is good at this time, so let me jump. Before, maybe you were like that, but now you're like, if I take action 1 year from now, how I'll be feeling? Is it good for me? Is it good for me? Right? Yeah, you're thinking long term as well, not short term anymore. I feel like that as well. You're planning, preparing. I even feel like for this group you will be traveling as well. I'm even seeing for some of you, you will be changing places as well in this next chapter of your life, maybe changing careers as well. And then, yeah, wow, as I was talking about changing career, changing places, we have the 6 of swords. Your mental health is also going to be very good here in this next chapter of your life, because as I mentioned, you're working on yourself as well. You're seeing your own shortcomings in a way, and you're like, oh, this is my shortcoming, maybe I should work on this, and make it better, right? Yes, we all have shortcomings, everyone. But once we start working on ourselves, that's when we can overcome it and we can get better at it, one step at a time, right? And I see that you're doing that. You're planning ahead. You're like, oh, this is the thing that is bothering me right at this time. This behavior of mine is not good. Maybe I have to cultivate a little bit patience, right? I have to not stress this much. Maybe I have to work on my stress levels. Maybe I have to work on my health, mental health, whatever it is. You're planning, you're preparing for it, you're seeing it very, very clearly what needs to be done, and you're taking action. So for some of you, this can be like, oh, this place that I'm staying is not giving me that much, and even if I stay here for long term, I don't feel like I have that much opportunity. So you're like planning and looking around which city or which state is good for you, and you're going to travel. Yeah, it's like long term, what is good for your future. You're starting to think, not just yeah, not just like what is for next 2 3 months. I'm not saying that you're overthinking of everything. It's not like that. You're thinking in a very good way, right? Now if I start doing this, how much returns I will get in 1 year or 2 year. You're thinking like that. If I invest myself in this relationship, I just don't want a 2 month relationship anymore. I want a relationship where it will be long, right? That kind of. So if I'm here for a 2 month relationship, I'm not wasting my time. Yeah, again, investment money wise also, you might be thinking ahead, where you will be planning like, oh, if I save this much, maybe I will be able to buy this thing. So there is this long term thinking I see here in this next chapter. Yeah, yep, yeah, that's something I'm getting here. Okay, so let's see. Group number 5. What is the message here? We have 5 of cups. Okay, you have stopped crying over spilled milk. It feels like you have stopped crying over the past. Yeah, we have 2 of swords. You're very clear with your decisions. You're very clear, like, this is best for me. If I cry over this past thing or cry over this spilled milk, nothing. I'm not going to get anything regarding that thing. You're becoming very sure. Yeah, this is the path I need to take. With this 2 of swords, there is balance. You're listening to yourself. You're understanding your own shortcomings. This is the beautiful thing. You're understanding, yeah, the way I acted in the past was not good, and that lead me to a little bit of disappointment. Now I need to change that habit so I can overcome that thing. And I even feel like you're not going to be very judgmental of yourself as well. You're not going to be too much hard on yourself. You are going to be a little bit soft on yourself. You'll be taking care of yourself also, something I'm seeing here. You're not going to beat yourself for the loss that has happened in your past. It feels like you're accepting the disappointments and making peace with it. So that's the reason why you're looking at the long term plan, thinking big for yourself, collecting all the information that is necessary, and you're planning ahead and you're taking that one step, one step, one step. This approach is very good here. I see for you guys, group number 5. Yep. So let's see the final message here for group number 5. Wow, look, nurture. We have the bee as well. So again, the bee works in community, right? And the bee, when they work, they get the sweet results. Yes, again, I was talking. You got the result that was not sweet. It left a bitter taste. You got your results, but it was bitter. Again, you just an example. You wanted to be with a person. You manifested that person, but when you were in relationship that with that person, you were happy that you got that person, but the result was not sweet. It was bitter. You didn't like that. Yeah, you were not able to continue that relationship, even though you thought that person is very nice and all, but you didn't get that happiness that you wanted for yourself. But with this, this bee and this nurture card, I really see that that's what is changing for you guys in this next chapter of your life. The bitter taste is changing to the sweet taste here. That's for sure. Because what are you nurturing? You're nurturing yourself. You're nurturing what makes you happy. You're not nurturing the disappointments. You're not nurturing the yeah, nurturing the bad habits of yours. You're like, ah, this is my shortcoming, I'm not going to nurture that, like thinking like this is all I am, this is who I am. No, 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 you're like changing it, trying to change it, trying to change your habits and nurturing, so you can get more better at what you are already. Yeah, you might be better at something, you're working and you're nurturing it so you can get more better at it. And that approach is what is giving you the sweet results. Your hard work all will work out. The plans that you're making, you're looking at the bigger picture, you're looking at the, again with these details, you're looking at your small details, you're looking, yeah, if I do at this time, it will work out for me in the future. So it feels like you're not wanting that instant gratification anymore. Like you're like, oh, I don't want that, let me take time and I plan and nurture, and long time I will get the results here. So that's the energy I'm getting here for group number 5 for this next chapter of your life. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I will see you soon. Bye bye. Number 6. So this is the image you have been drawn to, or if you have selected using the first letter of your name, then it's J, G, W, and Y. So you have shedded your skin, you're rising, your next chapter begins. So let's talk about your next chapter, group number 6. For this group is like you're taking life as it goes. Like the water flows, you're also flowing. You're not resisting anything, you're in flow. So even if there is a challenge, you know there will be an outcome. So you don't stress. So if this group has dealt with anxiety or stress, overthinking, I see you're going to be so much better. You will be cultivating more peace, more calmness, more trust, more faith. Yeah, it feels like you're cultivating faith in the higher power. So even if there is any sort of chaos, even things doesn't go according to your plan, you know the plan that universe has is best for you. So you're going to be very, very calm during challenging times as well, because you're understanding that overthinking is not bringing anything, the stress is not bringing anything, the stress only brings negative things, the stress only gives us bad health. You're understanding all those things and you're calming your mind here, you're coming into that state where you're going with the flow. So if you used to be very stressful regarding certain things, it's going to be so much better in this next chapter. Yeah, I'm not saying that you're going to be not feeling anything. You might be feeling fear, but you know that you don't have to feel that fear, and you have that control. I feel like that over your thoughts as well. Yes, you have control over your thoughts. You can change your thoughts, right? Whenever you start seeing that I'm overthinking, I'm indulging in that kind of thoughts, you change, you have a way of changing your thoughts and focusing. You change your focus and focusing on something that is good. So I feel like you are going to be more of a positive person, more of an optimistic person, right? Many times what happens, maybe in the past, if someone said good to you, you might not have taken it to your heart. Maybe any negative thing you might have taken to your heart, right? But that's also changing. Now you're like letting go of that negative thing, and if someone says anything positive, if you read some sort of positive things, you're going to focus more on that, because you're understanding where I focus my attention, where I give my energy, that grows. So you are focusing on what you want rather what you don't want here. And in order to come into that state, it's not easy at all, right? You have done a lot of work for it, and I see that now you will be seeing yourself, like, again, if something happens, you're not that stressed. You're like, oh, everything will work out in the end, let me just go, let me be in my present moment. You will be starting to say that. I feel like that. Yeah, there will be times, I'm not saying that you will not feel that fear and all, there will be times, but you know how to handle it. Yeah, in this next chapter of your life. Okay, so your mental health, top level. I even feel like many people will be asking your guidance as well. because the way you are a little bit in the present moment, more conscious. You are very conscious now. Where you're giving your energy, where you don't want to give your energy, you're becoming very, very conscious. I even feel like spiritually you're moving forward, you're ascending in a way. I feel like to the next level. Your spiritual gifts are also going to be very strong. Maybe for some of you, you will be having a lot of prophetic dreams. Maybe some of your prophecy will also come true. So, yeah, that is also something I'm seeing here. For some of you, I even feel like if you're a medium, or a psychic, I feel like your gifts are on this other level. If you're someone who gives messages to people, your messages will be so much more powerful than you used to give. So this next chapter of your life, your communication with spirit is heightened. The reason, you have calmed your mind, your thoughts, right? That's the reason of that. So now you can deliver the messages from the higher realms because you're not confused, you're not overthinking too much. Yeah. Okay. So more, that's why more powerful messages. You might have been someone who gives amazing messages, amazing guidance, but this is next level. Okay. So let's see group number 6. I have runes as well today. I'm seeing owl. Maybe this is your animal spirit. And again, your intuition is heightened. Your psychic abilities are also heightened. Yeah. Trust your gut. Yeah, I feel like you will. So let's see. What else? Wow, look, we have the beautiful Barkana card. Again, the Empress energy. You are in flow. You're not overdoing anything. You're not underdoing. You're in balance and you're cultivating whatever you want to cultivate. You're harvesting whatever you want to harvest with this Barkana rune. You're fertile. You're like, again, your thoughts are very fertile. Again, our thoughts can create our reality, isn't it? So it feels like now you know how to use that to your advantage. So again, before, I will just give you this metaphor I was getting is like the soil was not good, right? And now you have worked on the soil and now the soil is very fertile. So whatever you plant is going to grow very, very easily without too much of effort. So for you guys also in this next chapter, you can grow anything that you want because your land is very fertile without too much effort. So again, the wheel. Once we are trying to, push the wheel, first, the first few minutes, we have to put too much of effort, right? And then it start working. It just start. The wheel starts wheeling, right? I don't know what the word is. Like again, the starts, right? The momentum starts. As the momentum builds, then we don't have to put too much of effort, and that's exactly, you have done the effort, the work. Now it's the momentum has built. Now you can see the flow, now you can see the growth here. I hope it made sense. So let's see. So the chance for group number 6, your next chapter. Okay. Oh wow, we have the fairies. A lot of carefree energy, guys. Carefree time with this teacup. I can see that carefree time. Good surroundings. Good environment. And we have the death, and we have this tool, right? And it feels like we have the fairies as well. So with this, I'm getting this energy of your intuition. You have worked on your intuition, you have repaired it. So whenever your intuition is telling you fix that, be cautious of that thing, you are going to be cautious of it, you are going to change. So I really feel like that there might be times when you will be overthinking, there might be times when your emotions will go up and down, but your intuition will remind you, like, be calm, work on this thing rather than overthinking, do this over than overthinking, be cautious of that person. You don't have to give energy to this thing, like you will be so guided here in this next chapter of your life. Things are going to feel easy. You have been working a lot here. You have done so much work on yourself, group number 6. And that's the reason now you're getting into this. Look again, the godmother is protecting you. Your life is going to be in flow. Whatever changes you're going to have in the coming times, those changes, yeah, there will be times when you will feel that. Like whenever we go through changes, we will feel that up and down, but soon you will come back to yourself, like everything will work out in my favor. That energy you are going to be in this next chapter, and that's why things are going to grow beautifully, and you are only planting, you're very conscious, so you're only planting the seeds that you want to see growing. Others think, again, even if you do, I feel like you will be given the signs, you will be shown like stop doing that, be more cautious, because you are in union with your higher self. I feel like that you are in union with universe, whatever you name it. So more lightheartedness, even there is change, you're going to be able to navigate in flow with those change. You're not going to resist those change, rather you're going to accept and go with the flow. There is a higher power protecting you as well with this. For me, this charm is like mother godly. There is this presence, mother godly, what I said, sorry, mother goddess, okay, god fairy, that's what I was trying to say. Oh god, sorry for that, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, god fairy, like a protection, someone is protecting you, there is an invisible force that is protecting you, guiding you, making you cautious of certain things, and telling you repair this, and you're making those changes, you're listening to that inner voice, that invisible force, you're listening. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, so let's see what else. But one more thing, with these two charms, what I got is like the end of the repair stage. Yeah, you have been working on something. Now it's ending for you guys. That repair stage is ended. Again, a person who has been renovating his home or her home, that has ended, the repair has ended. Again, this can be you working on yourself. Now you have been repairing something, you've been working on yourself, that stage is ended. Now on to the next stage. Okay, that's something I felt like sharing as well. So let's see, for group number 6, your next chapter. Okay, we have antimony. This came for another group as well. So again, it feels like you have worked on your shadow side. With this card, that's what I'm getting. You have worked on your hunger. You have understood what hunger is good hunger, what is not good hunger, and you have cultivated a lot of patience. You have worked on your inner self in a way. That's what I'm getting. So I feel like taking one more card here for you guys. Group number 6. We have the Saturn energy. Yeah, look, things have been so hard for you guys. I feel like group number 6. You had to get disciplined. You have to work on your habits. You but didn't give up. Again, this can be our inner shadow side. So many people are afraid to work on their shadow self. So many people don't work on themselves, right? Sometimes it afraids us, afraid certain people to work on their emotions. But even though it was tough, you kept working. Even though, yes, with the Saturn energy, it can be really tough. Saturn energy is like a strict father figure, right? So things have been difficult for you guys, but in that also you kept on moving forward, you repaired, and that's why this next chapter of your life is going to be a little bit in flow, because you have developed that kind of patience, you have cultivated that kind of resilience here, that kind of faith. So even in tough times, as I mentioned, you're going to focus on the things that you want, not on what is happening in the outside world. You're going to tend to your inner garden here. I'm getting that energy. Okay, so let's see what else here. I even feel like many of you are going to be doing something that you love. You will be following your own passion, your own bliss. It feels like many of you are going to do something that is connected to your heart. It feels like you are going to follow your life purpose. You know what is your life purpose is, and you're doing what makes you very, very happy. Okay, so let's see. What I'm getting is like this disciplining, this hard part is over for you guys. You have been, that's what I felt like, you have been working on this repairing. Yeah, and that repair is over. Now light-hearted energies are coming into your life. That, yeah, when we go through spiritual growth, a lot of chaos happens, a lot of tough times happens, right? You have tackled it one by one by one. I even feel like you might have been tested a lot with the Saturn energy, back and forth with certain things. But you stood strong. You had that faith. You didn't give up. And now you're going to have all those things that you always wanted. Yep. This next chapter of your life, that's what the energy I'm getting. So let's see what else is for group number 6. Okay, so we have the door in the tree. Yes, it's a new beginning. As I mentioned, this is a new chapter of your life. Again, this is the next chapter, and I feel like she's carrying roses, and this nail also. It's like you have been carrying so much. There has been a lot of tough times. So even it can be a goal that you were trying to make it work, but it was not happening. It was very slow journey, back and forth, back and forth. Maybe you go 2 steps forward, then you come 3 steps back. This has been a very long journey, getting to that goal of yours. Very, very slow. There might have been a lot of work that you did. You have worked on your beliefs, and you have worked on your habits, and now you're going to this next chapter where you have, as I mentioned, you have worked on your overthinking, you have worked on your stress level. Now you're very light-hearted, and that's the reason of that flow of it's like your manifestation power is also very good. You will be manifesting things very quickly as well. So that's the door you're entering here. Yeah, many times you tried to knock this door, it was not open because the timing was not right, because you had to learn certain things. And again, the reason why that door was not open, because you, even if it were to open before, you wouldn't have be happy with the results, because you had to work on certain things. It might have overwhelmed you if that door was open before, and you had to learn certain things. You had to come in that energy in order to get what you wanted, and that was the reason of the delay. Delays were also in your favor in a way. Okay, so spirit is telling you, yes, you tried to knock the door, it was not open before, but now without even knocking, it's going to be open for you guys here. So yeah, so let's see what else is for group number 6. Yeah, wow, look, we have the 10 of Swords energy, the end of that tough cycle, the Saturn energy, end of that Saturn energy. Yeah, Saturn, when it comes, it's more, it's about too much, right? It's difficult, right? When the Saturn energy is there. Uh, you have to work really, really hard. Things are not never easy. You have to work 2 times 3 times that the normal people to get what others get easily. It used to take a lot of time, a lot of energy, but that part is over for you guys. Now you can see the rainbows. The hard part is over, the hard work is over. Now things are going to be smooth, things will open, opportunities are going to come. Yeah, the disciplining part, you have gotten disciplined. You now you are in as I mentioned, you're in flow. You have worked on your thoughts, you've worked on your stress, and that's the reason this door is going to open. There was a story of a fox. When it was a small fox, The small fox tried to cross a river to go somewhere, but it was not able to do it. Then he tried again. Then it grew, and then he has to face a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges, and he became strong. And after that, only he was able to cross the river. And when he crossed the river, he understood why, when he was young, he was not able to cross. Because if he crossed when he was young, he would have died, because he didn't have that strength, or yeah, he didn't have that. And that's the reason for you guys also. You were not ready, even though you might have felt ready to get those things, but you were not ready here. That's what spirit is telling you. But you now it's open for you guys. Now you have worked really hard. Now you're in this, you're in alignment, and now you can see that growth. Like again, it's like the door is open, the soil is very fertile, and whatever you plant, it's going to grow very quickly here. So it feels like this past energy they're talking about here, how much you have worked on yourself, on your habits. You have worked on your inner self, you have worked on your inner garden, you have been trying to water your inner garden, make it beautiful garden. You have worked, and the tough part, tough cycle is over. Group number 6 here. Okay, so let's see. So we have 3 of Pentacles here. Now you're ready to work with other people as well. Now again, it really feels like the mountains, the mountains sometimes talk about challenges. You have overcome the challenges, and now you are ready to get to the top here. Okay, yes, you have overcome that devil energy. The devil can be the thinkings that we have, negative thoughts we can have, or maybe the relationship that was toxic. You have let go of all those things. You have worked so hard, and now you're reaching the top. Okay, and for some of you, you have worked on your skills. You have mastered certain skills. Now you're ready, and as you're ready, you are going to see that flow here. Group number 6. Okay, so let's see what else. We have the Emperor. I was just hearing, like, now you're ready to build your empire. Now you're ready to build the success. Like again, you have been putting brick by brick. You put 2 brick, and then something happened and it falls apart. Then you have to put again and again and again. It was like that. You had to do so much, but now the roots are very strong. Even though you were not able to see the success, but the roots were getting strong. You were working on yourself even without realizing. Now it's so strong that nothing can come in between and take away what is yours. So you are, yeah, again, it feels like you're creating a level of success that you've always dreamed of. You're coming in your power. You're now like that tree that is so strong, nothing can destroy it. The tree, no cyclone, nothing. It's so strong because it has gone through so much of toughness. So it has become so strong. It has learned to be in the flow, and that's you are here now at this time. So yeah, okay. So let's see, group number 6. We have the 3 of Swords. Again, the 3 of Swords, the pain. You're healing that, all those things. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Again, the 7 of Pentacles, the wait. You have been waiting for your time. It has hurted you very many times when you were not seeing the results, right? It has hurt you many times. I understand that. Like you might have been feeling like, I do this, why I'm not getting the results? Why I'm not reaching the mountain top when I am so fit? I've been working on my health, but why I'm not reaching? But other people who haven't worked that much, they are. Maybe you have felt like that. It's not comparison, but maybe you have felt like the way, yeah, you might be very consistent, very disciplined, but there was something that you had to heal. So that's the reason of this wait. That's the reason of this delay. But the delays are over now. It was for your own good. Maybe at that time you didn't see it, but as you climb that ladder of success, as you reach the top, you will see it you will see it very, very clearly. And these 2 cards actually came in reverse, the 3 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. So it's telling me that the cycle of that hurt is over. The cycle of that wait is over. You're waiting and you're feeling that hurt. It's over. Now you're in your power. Now you're getting whatever you want. Now more lightheartedness, more celebration, more happiness is coming. So let's see the final message. The final message here for group number 6. Wow, we have the guardian. Oh, Palo Santo, you're protected, you're safe. You're safe, you're protected. And I feel like your dreams might also give you a lot of messages. So if you can keep a track of your dreams, it's going to be very good. There is a guardian angel protecting you. You can, yeah, you're very connected with your higher self, with your guardian angel, with your angels. They're giving you the messages, so trust it. You will be safe, guys. In this next chapter of your life, things are going to flow for you guys, because there is this invisible power that is helping you move forward. Okay, so yeah, that's all I have for you guys, group number 6. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I will see you soon. Bye bye.